Hello YouTube, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is episode 3 in the journey to take $399 to $20,000 under 3 months trading with Profem. And I'm pretty sure you guys have watched episode 1, that is the start, and then episode 2, and then this is the episode 3, and more episodes are to come. So in episode 1, I take you through the plan, like how I plan to achieve that. And the plan initially was to purchase a Profem account. I'm not going to deposit the money on a broker and try to flip that. And I also share with you like the kind of faith I have. And I have received a lot of comments, both personally, DM, and on the under the YouTube video. A lot of you felt encouraged, and a lot of you got inspired by the whole process, because there are a lot of traders out there who are very, very struggling with the whole trading business. A lot of traders haven't even find their age yet, speak less of, knowing how to trade and knowing how to trade Profem and how to make money from Profem. So I'm pretty sure you guys watching this entire process, you are going to come to not only learn, not only got inspired, but also going to take away home some of the most valuable things and some of the most important things that are the missing point that are keeping you stagnant in the position you are of not becoming profitable, of not being able to conquer Profems and understand how to trade with them. So this is episode 3. And the good news is in this episode, I have passed phase 2 as well, meaning I have got funded. So congratulations to not only me, but to every one of you watching this video at this very moment, because this is a journey. This is not my journey alone. I've been doing this. I've been trading for 8 years, and I've been profitable for more than 4 years now. Currently, I have funded with multiple fraud firms, which cross over 400,000. And that was even not that is even not my peak. My peak is over 500K. And with this new YouTube documentary account, I think I am now at 500K, and the aim is to actually get to 1M before December, before the end of this year. And inshallah, we are going to go there. But since, based on the focus of this documentary, I am documenting only the progress of this new account, which I purchased on 20th of September. Is it 20th or 23rd of September? I passed phase 1, and I also passed phase 2. And this is the phase 2 account. And when we check the phase 2 account, you can see uh, the trading is disabled. The reason the trading is disabled because I have reached the profit target, okay? And you can see this is an advanced feature from FundingPips. Like, they have this advanced feature that records and actually show your performance score. Like, you see, I have good risk reward ratio, and I have good SL usage, and I have decent win rate. But my consistency here, it says 0, because I took only few trades to pass the account. And for you to have consistency score, I think you need to have more than 5 trades for you to have that mark. So I was able to bounce this account from drawdown. Last time, from the last video, I told you I was into 2% drawdown, and I also, got myself into almost 4% drawdown, and then I bounced back. And I'm going to take you on how I bounced back from that drawdown and how I was able to pass this account. And you can see the account was created on 24th of September, and I reached target on this account, I think, within 3 trading days. So I reached target on this account within, sorry, not 3 trading days, within 6 trading days. I passed it on 30th of September. So it took me 6 trading days to pass this account. So I purchased the account on 20th, and I passed the account on 30th. Altogether, about phase one and phase two, it took me only 10 trading days to pass it. And after passing this account, you need to wait for account review for the prof firm to review your account. And after reviewing your account, you need to wait for onboarding. And now I am waiting for onboarding. It remains 9 hours for me to start trading the account, which I'm not going to start trading today, 3rd of October. I'm going to wait till next week and then to kickstart trading the account. And don't forget, the target on this account is $20,000 in payout. And it doesn't mean from $20,000 we are done. No, $20,000 and within a specific period of time. Because in life, anytime you have set a goal, you need to set time frame for achieving that goal. That is one of the valuable lessons I learned from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I highly recommend that book. You can go and check it out. So if you want to achieve something, let's say I want to build house, for instance, then you need to give yourself time frame. Okay, I want to build house in the next 1 year or in the next 6 years. You understand? Everything is possible. Let's say you want to build a 200 million naira house in 1 year, then you need to give it time frame. You cannot just say, I want to build 200 million naira house. You need to set a specific time for achieving that. So I set this specific time of achieving $20,000 in 4 months. And inshallah, we are going to go there because even right from the challenge phase, some of you are failing prof firm, not just because you cannot trade, but because you don't have faith in what you are doing. You doubt yourself so much. You doubt yourself that you cannot manage $1 million account. You cannot pass this challenge account. You cannot make so amount. And that is why a lot of you guys are failing. So anytime you want to achieve something, you need to have strong faith, and you need to train your subconscious mind in such a way that you trick yourself that I already achieved this thing. You need to even picture yourself achieving that thing. Like right now, I'm picturing myself pulling out $20,000 from this account. It doesn't mean necessarily that I must achieve that $20,000. We might even fail, but I'm not thinking about failure. What I'm thinking about is the process. And then I'm beginning with the end in mind. The end in mind is me achieving that amount. And I'm not just going to, you know, this is not an illusion. This is something that I actually have done before and I'm doing it still. And I can do it and I can even do more. Maybe after achieving $20,000, I'll be thinking of achieving maybe, let's say, $200,000 in 3 months or in 6 months or in 1 year. So everything is possible. So now let me not talk too much. Let's go into the trade that actually helped me recover this account. And this is my Signal group. I have a Signal group and I shared this setup with them. See the date on 30th of September. This was the day that I shared the trade, and this is the trade on gold. So you see, I shared the trade and I entered this position. I risked, I think 1+ something% on the account. And then when the market start moving on my favor, I added another position. So this is it. The market started moving on my favor, and then market retraced back into this fair value gap. That is where I add position on 15-minute time frame. So I will teach you how I was able to bounce out of drawdown from one particular trade and also make it to payout. You see, this is where I added another position. I took this trade on two separate accounts with same risks. There is other funded account that I have. I took it on two separate funded accounts. And you can see this is the first entry. This is the first entry, as you can see. This is the first entry, and this is the second entry. And I recovered from drawdown and I was able to pass the challenge with one particular trade. This is like one of my secret approach in trading profit, how I am able most at times to pass a challenge with one trade. Like I know how to scale in position, and knowing how to scale in position is something that will definitely help you only if you know when to scale in. Because if you don't know when to scale in, you'll be adding to a position that will later come back and actually take you out. So we are going back to the trade. I'm going to review the trade for you guys on 30th of December. You see, this is 4 hour time frame. Let me put replay. Let's go back to 30th of December. So this is 30th of December, right? We are on the 30th of December. And let me go to 4 hour time frame. So this is 4 hour time frame. And if you have been following up with my other YouTube channel analysis, I do mention that I'm expecting gold to continue buying and take the all-time high. I drop an analysis video there, and you can see on a 4 hour time frame, we have this fair value curve, and this is our all-time high. Our all-time high was around 3872. So I'm expecting price to buy from this fair value curve off of this level. And when we take the range, you can see this fair value graph came within the discount. We have this, you see, it came around the OTE level, which is a sweet spot for reversal. So one thing I do is I trade one of my popular model, that is the Elite model. All my students know about Elite model and how we trade it. So I wait for rejection on actually 15-minute time frame, and then I go back to 5-minute time frame to look for entry, because when you see the entry I shared with my signal group, you can see the entry was on 5-minute time frame. You see, it was on 5-minute time frame. So this is what I do. I wait for the 15-minute rejection, and then you can see we have, this fair value gap on 15 minutes, this inversion fair value gap. So anytime a candle closes above this inversion, it's going to be considered as advanced break of market structure. So still no candle has it have closed above the inversion, so we don't have break of structure yet. So I waited for that break of structure, and you can see this movement was outside the kill zone. It was around during London launch. So I think we have the structure, and after the structure, this is where the entry comes in within the New York kill zone. So this is exactly where I shared the setup with my signal group. I don't trade as much. Perhaps in a week, I don't trade more than 3 times. I don't share signal to them more than 3 times a week. But what I ensure is anytime I'm sending a signal to the group, I'm sending a high quality setup. You understand? So we always trade quality over quantity. So this is the trade. And I took this trade, and the target was around, I think, half the range. When you take this range from this high to this low, I think I put the target at a logical level. So you see, this is 50% equilibrium of the range. Sorry. This is 50% equilibrium of the range. So I think I put the target around 705 OTE level. That was where the target, that was where I said I put the target. So I took the entry. You understand? Let me take you through how I took the entry. Let's say I risk 1% on this trade. Let's say I risk 1%. Then as I risk 1%, the market start moving. I will take you through where I added the other position. The market, stayed a little bit longer inside the point of interest. Understand? We have this. So now when scaling in position, you don't need to rush. As I said, before you add position, you need to have the experience. It's not just anyhow you add position, you study the market. This is why anytime you are trading, you need to be studying the price action, how the candles are behaving. That will help you to have a lot of experience with the chart, not when you enter a trade and you start looking at the profit and loss. You understand? So this was where the SL is, and let's say there was where the take profit is. You understand? And I led the market, it was during New York. I read the market. As the market started moving, then I added another position. You understand? I added another position around this fair value gap. So let's say I added position around this fair value gap, another position. Now, my stop loss that was initially here, I move it back into this level. So the initial stop loss was 0. It was now back to break even. That means the trade is now risk-free trade. I don't have any risks. So now, when I realize this trade is risk-free trade and I have strong conviction, so what I do is I risk another 2% on this trade, and stop loss was around this low. So now, when you do the math, initial trade, I risk 1% for 5% because the target was above this. When we go back to the signal, you can see where our target is. It was 1:3 risk, 1:5 risk to reward ratio. So let's say you risk 1 and you are aiming for 5, or let's say even 4, and then that means this single initial trade I took is going to bring me out of the drawdown and put me into a very little profit. And then this second trade I took, I risked 3%. So the target is 6%. First trade, now I don't have any risks. Then second trade, I risk 1%. The reason why I risk 2% on this trade, it is a little bit against the plan, initial plan I stated, but it is something that I do and it is within my plan. I have many plans when trading. Because this is the YouTube documentary, that was why I stated that plan initially. So that if there is someone that is passing difficulty, passing challenges, maybe they can imitate that plan and it will do them good. But I have different plans. Sometimes I risk up to 3% in a single trade in a fraud firm, especially challenge. So now, because I have this conviction and I have seen signal that made this setup to be a plus setup, that is why I added another 2% risk. So that means on this initial trade, I have, let's say, I think I closed with 4 points. I think I closed with 5%. Yeah, that was what I closed with, 5%. And then on this second trade, I also closed with, I think, 6%. So it was, you see, I was in 5% drawdown. When you do the math, I made almost 11%, including commission and spread and everything. So when the trade deliver with this one particular trade, I took this trade across multiple accounts, across 3 accounts, and I made $10,000 each. First was this YouTube challenge account, and then second was, I think, uh, I made it on this YouTube challenge account, and then second was another funded account. I think this was on the other funded account, and then I was able to pass the challenge. I will put the screenshot on top of the video. So I passed the challenge, and then boom, I got funded with that trade, just one single trade. So now, anytime you are trading profit or whatever, one thing you need to have is clear rules and the extreme patience to wait for the right setup to happen. And when the right setup is there, sound risk management and then conviction. Once you have all this in check, definitely trading problem will be easy for you. It doesn't mean all the time you need to pass a profit account. No, my passing rate is not that great. But what I believe is every trader, every single trader out there blows a funded account or a challenge account at some point. So it is not a taboo. Just because you blow a funded account, it doesn't make you bad of a trader, okay? In as much as you know what you are doing, like the best profit trader out there, go and check it out, blows account up to date. But one thing is, if you can invest $3,000 on Profem account, and after 3 months, you can be able to make $30,000 or $50,000. You are in profit regardless of how many accounts you blow within that period. You are still in profit. It doesn't mean just because you are experienced or profitable trader, you will never blow a Profem account. That is why you need to have the Profem knowledge. The approach of how to trade with the Profem is very, very essential. So this is how I was able to pass this account, and boom, I got funded. And that is the end of the challenge. Now, the real challenge begins. The real challenge is the journey to actually make that $20,000 under 3 months. We have September, we have October, November, and I stopped trading for the year, I think first or second week of December, depending on the market condition, but mostly first to second week of December, I stopped. So we have like 2 months, 1 week left to make this $20,000. And how do I achieve that? I'm not going to pressurize myself. I'm going to follow the plan. It may come a week. If the market is not giving me setup, I will not take a trade. You understand? And if the market provides setup, perhaps we can even achieve that target under a month, or maybe within a month, or under 2 weeks, we can achieve that target, and we will not be over risking. We will just be following plan. And perhaps the 2.5 months will come and pass by without us achieving that target. And there is no problem. Even at this stage, we have already achieved a lot. And I have demonstrated to you the possibilities of actually trading with these proprietary companies. And yes, when you are trading with any prop firm, make sure you are trading with a reputable one that may pay you any amount you may full of trading their account. Now, if you are trading with FundingPips, they can even pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Go and check their Discord, go and check their leaderboard. You see traders making hundred and countless of thousands of dollars, and they are getting paid without hassle, without any drama. So make sure you are trading with FundingPips and use Speedo FX, SPEEDOU FX on the while checking out to get 20% discount on your next purchase. So guys, if you want me to drop my actual risk management lecture on this very channel, drop just write risk management, or just write yes, we need the risk management video on the comment section, and make sure you subscribe. We need to take this YouTube channel to at least 1,000 maybe in 2 weeks or before this October ends. And don't forget, the moment we achieve that target, I'm going to give away 10% of the profit to you guys, my subscribers. And even if we haven't make it to 20,000, I'm definitely going to do that giveaway. But the most important thing is the knowledge, and yeah, the whole process. You guys are going to learn a lot from this whole process. So make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share with others. And until we meet in the next video.